Hey Leo, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing a reading for the month of September. So remember, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, totally okay. Just leave for those that need to hear right now and come back for the next month's reading. Again, there are a lot of people coming in. I'm not going to be able to hit every single Leo specifically. I would love to do a personal reading for you guys, but Spirit is kind of pointing me to like the group of people that really need guidance right now. So if you're not part of that, it's okay. But try to take the information that I do give you and place it in a way that makes the most sense in your life. So maybe it's not the same subject, but the theme, what I'm trying to get across is kind of on point sometimes if you like broaden that topic a little bit, if that makes sense. But I'll tell you what I mean when we get through it. But let's go ahead, jump on in here. See what our guides have to say for September for Leo. Oh, that is so funny. All right, we're going to use this. Aries literally got the same card and I have two. So I wasn't specifically trying to pull two, but Aries also got a second card as well. So we have Truth Transcends Illusion. Use your mind wisely. This was a card that Aries also got. Use your mind wisely. Which is interesting. And it's almost like the same topic. I'm getting so many different like storylines here. So I'm going to try to narrow down the group of people that really need to hear a certain message. But I'm getting for a whole right now is Leo. And I forgot to say this in the beginning, but I'm getting a lot of energy right now for all the signs, not just Leo, all signs, that there is something that kind of exploded. Not even like it could be good or bad, but there's like a change, a very big shift, a very big something that came in and kind of like did a ripple effect and kind of shook you up a little bit. And maybe if it's in a good way, now there's like excitement. Maybe it's in a bad way and you're just like, oh my God, everything was good and peaceful. Why is this happening? And right now, with Truth is Transcends Illusion, use your mind wisely. Keep your eyes open. I don't know why I'm getting that message. Keep your eyes open. I'm getting almost like sneakiness. There's something sneaky happening. There's something like you are trying. There's a mix. Again, I'm getting so many messages right now. There's a group of you guys that have something sneaky happening and you are trying to give the person the benefit of the doubt. And you are trying to like see things with like you're not trying, you are seeing things with rose-colored glasses when things are actually really bad. And that could be work, that could be like your family situation, friends. A lot of you guys might have a friend thing right now. It could be your relationship. And I think Spirit is like, again, there's a test. Whatever this like upheaval is, this like thing that kind of did a ripple effect and threw you off guard, this is your lesson for the month to see if you pass the test to get to the next phase. We're finally here. We finally made it in the year where Spirit's like, all right, we're testing you because you've passed a lot of tests. I feel like you've gone really far within this year. And now the universe is like, all right, are you actually ready? Because you seem ready, but let's see if you actually are ready. And that is why this happened so randomly, so abruptly. In Spirit is trying to be like, use your mind. Like, don't doubt yourself. Know your worth. There's something to say about that. I feel like maybe a lot of you guys are in a relationship where your person's doing something sneaky or doing things and you're just like, oh, that's normal. It's not. There's something around that line. Truth transcends illusion. Like, truth. Look for that. Look at the kernels of like light information that is given to you about your situation and don't just brush it off like it's nothing. I think that's what Spirit is trying to tell you because I feel like they keep dropping signs. I feel like you're getting information from people. Maybe it's even a work thing. I don't want this to become a love reading, but maybe that's the direction that guides want me to go in because I think maybe some of you guys that are coming in are watching for that specific reason. But let's see. I'm going to pull another oracle card here, see what other information I can get. That makes sense. So we have the Diviner. Divine timing, evaluation. So there's something here to evaluate. Use your mind wisely. Ooh, I just like knocked into that. So use your mind wisely. You have to really take a step back. And I think I even told Aries to do this. Maybe you need to make whatever your situation, I'm going to keep this broad still. Whatever situation that you're in, I feel like you are not comfortable. And I think that there's something to say about that. And I think that you need to make a list, journal, what is happening that's not, that like is actually happening. Why do you find this like all good? What is good? What is actually bad? What are you accepting? What should you not accept? And like really like take a look at that and be like, okay, what is it that I need to change? Because I really need to get to the next step. I feel like you're very close to some next phase that you have been working on. Okay. And divine timing here, that actually kind of like, again, divine timing. You have worked so hard at yourself, at something that you've been manifesting, and it's so close. It's so close. You know what I mean? It's so close. And your guides in the universe, she's like, hey, I see you, but this is huge. Whatever you want is huge. And I want to make sure that you are actually ready, because if I give it to you, I don't want you to mess it up, because I want you to succeed. I want you to be happy, and I do not want you to lose that opportunity, because once I give it to you, you might lose the opportunity if you fail, and it won't come back in the same way. And so I think this is what the test is, because the universe is trying to see like, where does she place you, you know? And I think that's actually really, really beautiful. And I just feel like there's something it doesn't feel good. So whether it be friendships holding you back from reaching your best potential, whether it's your partner and there's actually someone who's good out there that was meant for you out there, and you're not supposed to be with that partner anymore and be with someone else. Maybe it's your career, and like there's just something happening that's just not good, and it's just toxic. And you're meant for something better, and there's a career change like that needs to happen. But like use your mind, evaluate. And I think that's what like that journaling kind of comes in, to kind of see a bigger perspective. What do you want? Maybe write on the other end, what is it you want? What is it exactly you want? And does your situation compare to that? Because if it doesn't, then the answer is no, and something needs to change. And what universe is telling you is when you realize that you need that change and that you have to let something go, they will hand you that, because the door opens, because the universe is like, okay, see, you know now, and I'm gonna open that door, right? Let's go ahead. I'm gonna pull some tarot, see some more information around this topic. So I'm getting, I don't know, I feel like I'm getting pulled again to like a partnership or a friendship. And I don't want it to be another love reading. I could do a section for a love reading. Yep, that makes sense. The first card that came out for me is the Strength card in reverse. And I think that the rose-colored glasses things is coming out very strong for me. I'm getting a sense that you're almost like avoiding seeing the truth of what's actually happening right now, and there's no strength in walking away and like doing what's best for you at the moment. That's been very loud, very like to the point. I have the Victory card, which is beautiful. That's the Six of Wands. I have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is the situation. Okay, I don't want to lean toward. We're just gonna use this as a friendship or a partnership. So we're gonna say the relationship aspect. We're gonna put that there. I feel like there's a spider right there. Oh, I just had to move a spider. Yeah. So we're going to look at the people that are coming in here for the relationship aspect. And it could be friendships. I don't know why some people might have some friendship issues at the moment, or relationship like partnership. And I'm just going to kind of put it together as a relationship kind of personal relationship kind of thing. But there is a sense of you walking away or leaving behind a sense of loss, scarcity. There is a sense of, and as if you can evaluate your situation, I feel like a lot of you might also be like vying for people's attention and you're just not getting it. Or you care a lot about what these other people or person thinks about you and you try to change and like nothing is happening and they're not seeing what you're doing, they're not seeing you. And I feel like there's like I don't know why I'm also getting this. I feel like a lot of you guys were in a very, very bad spot in life and you've gotten yourself out of it. And there is a sense that while you were in a bad spot, you lost your supporters. But okay, I mean, that's not like you lost supporters. That's not it. I feel like you had friends, but they never supported you during this hard time. And now that you are in a good place, I feel like they're coming back and like, yeah, you're finally back. And it's like, but where were you when I was down? Like, why is it now that all of a sudden you're here? And I think that you're kind of seeing that at the moment. That is where like the use your mind wisely, truth transcends illusion. I'm seeing a victory coming through within your situation of being able to move on from this, from being move on from people that really didn't care about you and making room for people that have. And it's not about how many friends you have, it's like the quality of the friendships. And I think that's way more important than anything. And I am getting the sense right now, you guys are saying that as soon as like you were able to evaluate, to push away the people that aren't meant for you, to walk away from them, cut contact. It's not like you don't ever have to talk to them, but like, not chase and not give them your time anymore. The door is going to open for new opportunities. And this could be, again, a person that you're dating or in a relationship with, because I'm seeing the Knight of Wands coming here. So this is something coming in very swiftly, something that's bringing passion, and this is fire energy too, and you're a fire, and it's strength card in reverse. This is like Leo. This is a Leo card, but it is in reverse. So this is you. All of this is you. And this is your lesson. This is what it is, the test. And I think maybe that friendship, that relationship aspect, that's something about the relationship aspect has come in and kind of shaken your ground because you're just like, what? Like maybe your friends asked you to go on your trip, but there's people there that like, you don't understand why they're there. Like, how can this person invite this person? It's a test. All of this is a test. Pass it. Pass it. Because these people, you don't need to go on this trip. You can make a new trip with the people that actually matter. There's just something within this that if you close that door, you have the Knight of Wands coming in with something fun, passionate, fiery, excitement, happiness. There's something here that's going to bring stability. And I think that that's something that you might actually not be lacking or might be lacking within this situation. I don't know why I'm getting friends more now. I like going back and forth and ping-ponging because I think again, there's a lot of people coming in with the like questions of like that kind of situation. But Spirit does want you to kind of take the time here, kind of assess what is happening, use your mind wisely, see the truth about the situation, and make a decision that is right for you and your future. Because you don't want to bring in toxic people into your next chapter of your life. I'm going to pull one more set of cards here because I kind of just want to know what your guides are actually like leading you towards in sense of the Knight of Wands. Is there something there? There's something to look forward to. It's interesting. Queen of Wands. Yes. That's interesting. So, I have the 8 of Cups. We have the 10 of Swords and the Queen of Wands. I think there's a realization of how freaking tough this was. Like these people were just not giving you anything. I do see you walking away. I do see you making the decision to like just cut off ties and just prioritize yourself. I see that you kind of are spent from that and you didn't realize how much energy was kind of getting drawn from you. And then I see you becoming the Queen of Wands, the witch of the card, the person that's bringing in and manifesting all like the good things that you want. So again, this is the test for what are you going to receive this next chapter. And leave a comment too, like as soon as you can even come back to the reading later and leave a comment and be like, okay, I did what I needed to do for myself and put myself first because I feel like you're not putting yourself first. And then letting us know that what if the next chapter actually did come, because I see that coming in very quickly. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, I have the Three of Swords, and I see the Fool, and I see the Four of Wands for stability. I see the people being very unhappy that you kind of aren't around, and at the end of the day, I think it just doesn't matter. Like I hear you saying like, I don't care. Like it really doesn't matter. I don't need these people coming back. I just don't care. And I feel like there might be, I don't know why, there's some of you that have some, I'm going to say friendship. I'm going to say friendship right now. Sorry, I'm going back and forth. But I feel like there is a person that is coming back from your past that you aren't even friends with. And now they're all like coming back and calling you. Or maybe you just like lost connection, but there's a reason you lost connection. You just haven't talked to them in a while. And there's a reason for that because you strongly were aligned with them and you still aren't. But there is some pain around that, around, well, accepting, like, rehashing the past, accepting that the fact that they did hurt you, and then they're going to be like hurting too because you don't want them back. You don't want their friendship. And that says something to them about who they are, but I think they'll also project something on you. And just know that it's a projection. This is not about you. The Fool being here, like, again, you're just opening doors for there's celebration. I feel like you're going to be going out and doing something with a group of people or new friendships or a new partner. Again, just place it where it makes most sense in your life. And I see a celebration with that and their stability and that new chapter coming in. I don't want anyone to ever, when they see these readings, like if they have to cut ties with someone, that they're just alone. You're not going to be alone. You're opening the door for the next opportunities to come in. And so I think that is beautiful. I think you are so ready for the next chapter. And I think this month is all about learning your lessons so that you can receive what is meant for you and what you're manifesting. So if this message did resonate, definitely like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thank you guys for coming back, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.